Good morning to you. I am Mark Sudduth, and here's what's up in the tropics for Sunday, the 24th of July, 2022. Looking at the satellite animation today, we can see out over Africa a pretty strong tropical wave moving off, a little bit more in the way of moisture and deep thunderstorm activity associated with that. However, the rest of the Atlantic basin, especially the deep tropics here, dominated still by the ever-present Saharan air layer. It does seem eventually this will abate and conditions will become a lot more favorable. Remember, it is only late July, it is not late August. Even another 3 weeks from now, if things are still calm, that would not be very surprising to me, and we can still have a very busy and impactful hurricane season. In the Eastern Pacific, things are certainly still active there. We have this feature here that we will be watching for further development, but as I'll show you in just a moment, I don't think it'll be impacting land too much at all. The precipitable water animation here from the University of Wisconsin really shows these tropical waves quite nicely. There's one right there moving through the islands, bringing a little bit more in the way of moisture for that region. And then here's another well-defined, high-amplitude, curled-up tropical wave. Clearly, you can see why they call it a tropical wave. There are other reasons, but it literally looks like a wave in the atmosphere there as the moisture kind of curls around with some cyclonic rotation to it. And then even more deep moisture, you can make out some of those purples there coming off the coast of Africa and even over Africa itself. I want to point this out. Look at all the moisture starting to lift a little bit farther to the north of 20 degrees latitude right there. That is a sign that things are going to start to change as a more moist pattern sets up and we start to put a dent in that Saharan air layer. All right, here in the Eastern Pacific, there's that system that's going to go on to develop into the next tropical storm, maybe a hurricane, although if we look at the GFS here, there it is right there. It gets going, but it's not too impressive. Another weaker feature to the east-southeast of that feature. Both of these not very impressive. I think this is a sign that the Pacific is gradually starting to ramp down as the Atlantic basin slowly starts to percolate, if you will, and begin to come to life. Nothing in the GFS to really be concerned with right now over the next 5 days, as we can see here, but we're getting there. We're getting closer and closer to August, and even a couple of weeks into August, I think it could still remain quiet, but by the third week of August, we normally ramp things up, and it could get very busy very quickly and stay that way all the way through October. You just never know, but at least for now, it is generally quiet. Again, I am in the desert Southwest, currently in Phoenix, Arizona, where, hey, look at that, a marginal risk, you don't see that very often, low end, but still there, of thunderstorm activity today associated with a pretty big uptick in monsoon activity. I will be out here through Thursday studying that phenomenon. I will talk more about it in my update tomorrow, the hurricane outlook and discussion. All right, that is it from me for today from out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Have a great rest of your Sunday. This has been What's Up in the Tropics. I'll talk to you again tomorrow morning.